Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit that subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means the world to me. It means motivation. It means we can keep going. It means we don't no longer have to be 111. And this episode is brought to you by Silent Revolution in Cleaning, Whisper Wipes. Are you tired of noisy, obnoxious paper towels disturbing your peaceful life? Do regular wipes make a sound so offensive it ruins your entire day? Well, suffer no more. Introducing Whisper Wipes, the world's first completely silent cleaning wipes made from 100% sound absorbing technology, which we definitely invented. Whisper Wipes ensures that every spill, smudge, and stain disappears without a single sound. No more hearing that unbearable crinkle of paper towels or the ear-shattering whoosh of a wet wipe. With Whisper Wipes, it's like your mess changed itself in complete silence. Features and benefits. Patent Whisper Wipes fabrics absorbent both liquids and noises. Zero sound guarantee. If you hear it, it's not a whisper wipe. Ultra luxury pricing because silent isn't cheap. Endorsed by people who hate noise. Perfect for libraries, ninja training camps, and passive aggressive roommates who don't want to hear your existence. For just $49.99 per wipe, you can experience the future of quiet cleaning. Order now and we'll throw a free empty box because it's just as silent as the wipes themselves. Merci beaucoup. Oh, there's more. Whisper Wipes because clean should be seen, not heard. Dun, dun, dun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again. We're doing the nonsense that we do every day. Not every day, once a week now. Because, and sometimes lives.
We got sick and
laziness. Sick and lazy.
And some fun stuff.
Yeah, and adventures.
Yeah.
Yes. And then more laziness. Because regardless of what you had going on in life, if you really want it, we would have made it happen. But I guess last 2 weeks we didn't really want it because we didn't make it happen. But you should not take that as a thing to do. Make sure that you do everything you need to do every week. We're teaching lessons here, not by actions, but instead of telling. That's better than actions because what am I going to do? Come do it when I don't want to? Yeah, that's probably what we should do. That's why there hasn't been no growth. And I'm sick and tired of YouTube and fucking TikTok blocking my shit. The only one I'm content with and I should be hating is Instagram. Because Instagram's giving me more views now than fucking TikTok itself. And YouTube put together, as a matter of fact. So I'm content with Instagram, but I'm not content with TikTok because last night, all I said was cocaine. I shouldn't have even said that because now YouTube is going to not even fucking put my stuff in the algorithm. If you curse or say any prohibited words in the first 10 minutes, this is your new job, all right? Your new job is to remind me not to curse, not to say anything, any word that the algorithm would deem as dangerous activities. Even though there's people showing their buttholes online there, and that's okay, you know. But that's okay. We're not here to complain. Yeah, of course we're here to complain. That's what we do. We've been complaining since day one.
And
but anyway,
they also gave us 2 violations yesterday.
Yes, that's why I was like, that's it. I'm done with damn TikTok. How's the sound sounding? Is it okay? But how is the sound on the Roadcaster too? Because you got to pay attention to that. You got to make sure it's not low because I use the audio from the Roadcaster to attach it to the video. So the most important one should be on the Roadcaster. Although I still want you to pay attention to that. Just in case I can't use the audio from the Roadcaster and then I can still use the audio from the video. That's why I like recording. Like sometimes the one audio will mess something up, but I still have the other audio and I could use it. That's why you have me record the same thing. Well, yeah, because I want the audio too. Oh, well, okay. Anyways. That's okay. Where were we at? Yeah, fucking, when was it? Saturday night, TikTok gave us another violation just because we said a few words that TikTok deemed as we were talking about a subject that we were promoting, I guess. TikTok thought we were promoting drugs because they blocked my account. Well, they didn't block it. They gave me another strike. I don't even know how many strikes I have already. That's infuriating. You know what? It's also infuriating how people get fanatic about artists. All right. It's annoying to listen to someone say, "Oh, this is my favorite artist." Oh yeah, what the fuck had that person ever done to you? Just because they sang a song, right? I heard about a case of a lady getting divorced from her husband because that guy booed Taylor Swift during the Super Bowl. Which I don't, you know what? Speaking of the Super Bowl, I wasn't even going to bring this up because I'm done talking about politics because maybe that's the reason why TikTok has been blocking my stuff and YouTube as well. But yes, not blocking. Well, yeah, blocking in a sense because they don't get it. They don't put it on nobody's For You page. So all my accounts from Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, X, and what's the other one for Instagram? Huh? No, I don't use Facebook for the podcast. What's the other one I'm thinking? The other one, the Threads, the one that looks like X, Threads, Instagram Threads, right? That one, they all block my account. They all have left my account just floating in the water. And you're going to say, oh, it's because you haven't posted every day. You're not consistent. Well, what the fuck have I been doing for the last fucking 5 years? I'm not consistent with 358 episodes. That's not consistent enough with over hundreds and hundreds of other clips that I've made that I've come up with myself. That's not enough. That's not consistent enough. Right? So people are going to say that. People are going to say, oh, but you're not consistent. I am fucking consistent. What do I do every fucking week? If I take a break, it's only for a couple of days. It's offensive. It's offensive. But yes, back to the hating people who are artist fanatics. People who are artist fanatics are ridiculously R-worded. Why? So I talk to people at work, right? And they start asking me like, oh, what's your favorite song? Who's your favorite artist? And I look at him, I give him this look like, excuse me? I don't listen to music. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And they look at me like, oh, well, I don't think we could be friends anymore. Well, first of all, we're not friends. We're coworkers, right? Second of all, why the fuck would I want a guy singing in my ear? Explain that to me. This is how weird the world has gotten nowadays. Nowadays, people get excited to have a guy sing to them, especially dudes. That's what's weird to me. A dude being excited to have a dude hit those high notes in your ear. We need a sound that says that too. Write it down. We need a sound that says, yeah. Oh, you know which one we're going to get? The one with, you can look this up on, yeah, look it up. Yeah, but pull it up. Why are you going to look it up on your phone? We're not going to be able to look at what you're looking on your phone. No, you're going to look it up on this, but don't pull it up yet. So you're going to look up, I forgot the Dr. Kim. No, it's not Dr. Kim. Look up for the meme, the gay meme, but on YouTube Shorts. Look it up on YouTube Shorts. No, just go there. Just type gay meme. We're going to... No, not that. Why are you gay? Not that one. Scroll down. Not that one. Scroll down a little more, a little more. Scroll. That one right there. Yes, that's the one. Ha! Gay! Like, play it.
Of the 9 in the box. It was a trick question.
Hold on. That's not how you do this. You pull the video, you click on the video. And then you show it on the screen so we could all see it. How long is this clip? 16 seconds? Okay, that's fine. We can spare 16 seconds. We need this.
The tool most important to humanity's survival wasn't any of the 9 in the box.
Go on.
The most important tool is respect.
Ha! Gay!
We need that sound. We gotta clip that one out. We're gonna cut it out and then put it on that one. And when we say something weird, that's what you're gonna say. Ha! Gay! You know that guy? That guy's a comedian, right? Yeah, he's a comedian. But this is what's interesting about him. He was actually a doctor, a certified doctor, like a physician. Like he could do surgery, I think, on some people. Like he had access to that information and he had that knowledge. But that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to do comedy and act. And now he's one of the highest paid actors of that time. Not today, but of that time. Right now, he might not be doing anything. Say what? I don't know where he lives, but I think he still makes stuff. I think he's out and doing podcasts or comedy or something like that, but he's still doing something. He's still there, but that's what's interesting about him. He had a good paying job, a doctor. He went to school for 8-10 years to be a doctor, and yet decided this is not what I want. That's how life works, people. That's how life works. Life throws you lemons and you got to make lemonade. But also, let me remind you, lemons, is it lemon? Yes, lemons are not made naturally. It's a combination of what? It's a combination of, see, damn, you made me lose my train of thought. Okay, hold on. Life did not give us lemons, people. Remember, we made lemons as humans. Humans made lemons by combining, what is it, sour orange, some type of sour orange and apple. Where the fuck are you getting your information? It's not an apple. It's a tangerine, I think. It's a tangerine, but it's two different types of oranges that made lemon. That's where we get lemon. Not fucking apples. What the hell is wrong with you? Who in their right mind's gonna go out and say, "Oh, lemons are made from apples"? Yeah, only you, and you need to fix that because that's not really acceptable here or in the world. You want to be made fun of? Yeah. Well, maybe in this year's you probably won't be made fun of because everybody has turned pussies and there's no more bullies like there used to be. There's only assholes. There's no bullies anymore like there used to be. What used to punk you for being an idiot, for saying something stupid like that. Somebody could slap you. Back in the day, somebody would have, "Come here, shut your mouth." No, I'm just kidding. But that's wrong. That's the wrong idea that you had there. It's not right. So I got to let you have it for saying apples, and that's a whole different fruit. But anyways, why do I hate music? Because I don't like artists singing in my ear. That's gay. Anyways, what else has been going on other than politics? I'm not even going to get into that because that I don't even want to know anymore because it feels like, you know what? Now I'm going to get into it actually. Now that Trump came out and said he's not going to give Ukraine any more money and he's going to not be part of the European Union or some shit like that. Something about with the Europeans, right? Now that he's saying that, Now, all those Euro fucks are like, oh, guess what? All the wars in Africa and Afghanistan were all led by the U.S., not us. They're the ones who caused all this. With whose fucking help? Right? So now what everybody is doing, like, oh, I had nothing to do with that. It was all them, even though everybody was there. Like, all those European fucks. Oh, I shouldn't even be saying that. I got a lot of, you know what? I got a lot of downloads in Germany and in Europe. I have a lot. That's the second group of where they listen to me the most. I shouldn't even be talking. Sorry, Euro people. You guys are fine. Not your government. I'm pretty sure everybody could agree with me. All those European people that listen to me they could probably agree that what? Yeah, that's my second most downloaded continent. The greatest fucking continent in the world is the number one, which is fucking America. Hate it or leave it, bitch. Anyways, those Euro fucks are now, well, politicians are now saying, oh, well, it was them. Americans did it. How about you shut the fuck up because you helped them. You guys allowed them to do it. So now don't come out and say, they was the only ones doing it. I mean, you guys were there too. But anyways, you know what? You know what we haven't talked, we have talked about it, about the cartels being bad in Mexico. Yeah, and how the government is involved with them, but now they're just doing other things, trying to bury that information as if they're not really involved. But anyways, I said I wasn't gonna get political, but it's just hard not to when.
It had to come in.
But when the world is just going in that direction, it's just
It had to come in.
Yeah, they had it. They had me coming and saying that to them. You guys are dumbasses. All right. Now everybody's all mad at the U.S. because the U.S. doesn't want to give them any more money. Well, whoopsie daisy, bitch. Haven't you had enough of daddy's money? Anyways, unless you guys allow the U.S., everybody should call the U.S. daddy from now on. Right? Anyways, yeah. aside from hating, did you write down that we're going to download that audio to use it? Anyways, now I've came across a new term because when all these people get offended when you say, "Oh, that's gay." People get offended and they start saying, "Oh," or when you make a video saying that you teach your children not to eat a lot of plastics because they'll turn trans. People call you what is the phobia? Homophobia. They call you a homophobe. They said that guy. There was a guy that commented on that video on that clip that I clipped out of the podcast where I was talking about that I don't let my children eat plastic because I scare them by telling them that if they eat too much plastic or too much red 40 or yellow 3, they'll turn trans. He was like, "Oh, well, great job teaching your children how to be homophobic." That's not what I fucking said. I didn't tell him hate gay people. I didn't say that. All I said was, don't turn into gay people. If you eat this and that, you will turn gay. Or did everybody forget how the U.S. government has that technology to make a gay bomb that they wanted to do, but they didn't because they weren't successful about it? Yes, they wanted to throw a bomb in the town to turn everybody gay. So 50, something like that, in the 60s, 40s, during the war, when they were doing all this experiments with the Jew leaders of the world at the time, even though they had just been a lot of them. Anyways, what was I saying before I got distracted into that? Oh yeah, they call you a homophobe for teaching your kids to not go into the direction of being trans or being bi. You push your children to be straight because if not, the belt and the cord will let them know that that's the way to go. Anyways, but I have a new one. So from here on now, everybody who gets offended by something a straight person does and says, that is called straightphobia. What are you, bro? Straightphobic? Are you scared of straight people? What's wrong with you? You dirty heathens. You know, you're a Nazi for hating straight people. Anybody
Can't
who
say that.
Well, yes, I did. You look at Kanye. He makes shirts and he's selling shirts with the swastika. But here's the thing about Kanye doing that. Pull up a picture of Kanye with a shirt. But just put Kanye with a white shirt and you'll fucking see what I'm talking about. And you'll show it us. Okay, here's the thing about what Kanye is doing right now, huh? Kanye, K-A-N. See, that's good. You don't know how to play those stupid people's name. K-A-N-Y-E, yes. White shirt. All right, so here's what he's doing, right? Here's the thing about that logo. You could scream and cry, put up images. Yeah, good job. No. Oh, it's not going to come out. Well, there's a picture of him standing on the street with that shirt on. With that, it's the shirt that you were showing me at the top. Put standing in street. Standing. Right? Okay, here's the thing about what Kanye is doing right now, right? I think he's just, well, he is being crazy by the things he's saying, though. I will say that. I won't even say that, even though I believe other things. No, it's not going to come up. You could just show the shirt don't even show it, because then, yeah, YouTube's a fucking cunt. Anyways, here's what I think Kanye is doing right now with that, right? Because if we go back further in history, that logo is on almost all those Hindu temples in Egypt, not in Egypt, in India. In India, there's that logo in a lot of those places, and even the Smithsonians have found that logo in the Grand Canyon. They just won't tell you about it.
And also, it's in China too.
And China too. So the logo of the swastika, which was used by the Nazis, though that logo, it's actually means something else. It was just used for that. But in my head, I was thinking that that's what Kanye is doing. But then again, remembering all the tweets that he's been saying about Hitler and all this, that's not what he's doing. He's a wild man. That's a wild man. Kanye is a wild man. Remember we talked about him and we were talking shit? Say what? Everybody what?
I'm pretty sure everybody's been wild.
Everybody gets wild at some point in their life. But anyways, that's what's going on. So straightphobia, what's wrong with you people? Are you scared of straight people? Why? And why are you scared of straight people? Because you're not strong enough to defend yourself, and straight people are? Is that what's wrong with the world? You know what? Maybe how about you grow some muscle? You know what? Every gay people should take a page from that guy, the gay strongest dude in the world, that he's even stronger than a straight man. So take a page from that guy. Just get strong like that guy and you won't be scared of straight people, right? That's why straight people are not scared of gay people, and gay people think straight people are being homophobic, but they're not. They're not. That's just how dudes are. That's just how straight people are. They're straight to the point. What? Oh, anyways, okay, yeah. Anyways, so that's a new term we're gonna be using. If anybody's being phobic to straight people, we're gonna call it out, and then we're just gonna, direct it to the right channels, whatever that means. But anyways, all right. Where are we at? What time are we at? 24. Okay, let's do. Let's start with we'll do that next. Let's do native lighter. Yeah. Okay, here's the crazy thing about the world, but don't play it yet. Just let me get into it a little bit. The world is so goddamn crazy right nowadays that it's in some people's head it's almost impossible to think that there's people living in huts made out of sticks and dung. It's probably offensive, but anyways, who cares? They're not watching. Those natives aren't watching. Why would they be offended by me saying that they live in huts of sticks and dung? So what? Well, that's what you got to figure out while we're playing and be ready to lower it. Okay. This is what I find amazing, and this is what I've always wondered. So in the past, I've wondered so they say that at a certain period in time, humanity was brought down to like a couple thousands of people in the world, right? So they've said that, and I've always wondered, but how do they survive if they didn't know how? But here's the thing: that the people that survived are the ones who in current times are living in uncontacted tribes where they live off of the land. Right? So people in the Amazonian tribes, man, they live the hard way where they don't know things like lighters, right? That's the weirdest one to me, because we see a lighter, we know what it is. We need fire. Either you get a lighter, you go inside, it turns on, easy, no problem. But these people don't have that lifestyle. And it's amazing to me, and it's interesting to know that there's people in 2025 actually living in that way where no electricity. And you could say those people are poor, but are they really?
I'm pretty sure they're smarter than them too, though. Maybe.
Well, let's watch this video, and then we'll get into that. Watch it. So here's the thing, right? Here's a tribesman from a tribe's child. Well, that's probably a man. See, that's so crazy. Look at he was out in the wood trying to start looking for fire. He found that group of people. He probably knew that those people were there, and he knew that they could give him fire, right? And there's another clip where they show him a lighter, and he's just mesmerized by it. I didn't get that clip, but it's interesting. What do you think of those people? What do you think their lifestyle is like? I can't hear you.
Hunting, survival.
Okay, but what do you think they get bored because they don't have video games? Do you think they get bored because they don't have the toys that people in this society have?
No, I'm pretty sure they just play woods and sticks.
Or most of them have things to do throughout their day, which is go find food.
Yeah.
Right? And this is what I'm telling you. Look, literally, you could watch a lot of those kids on TikTok that have made a lot of money, and they have a lot of money, or those people that are born into a lot of money. You look at those people, and now, do you think if there was an apocalyptic event where society as we know it is gone, no internet, no light, nothing like that, who do you think will survive that? I can't hear you.
Them.
Those people in the Amazon tribe. So when they say humanity was brought down to a couple thousands of people, guess who were the ones who survived?
The tribes.
People in the Amazon tribes. And this is recent times too. And I think it was during World War II, at the end of World War II, there was I think they dropped an airplane fell into an island, and there was people who didn't know anything about society, about airplanes or anything like that. So when they would see a plane, it was those military planes. So they would drop those military planes would drop food for those people and stuff that they needed, right, to survive out there. So guess what those people ended up doing? They made a whole religion praying to the metal birds in the sky. Are you listening to that? Metal birds in the sky. Well, it's not. I should have just been talking to the computer because you're giving me no reaction whatsoever. Well, what happened there? Okay, just leave it there. Just set it up where I can read the whole thing. Anyways, so these people made a whole religion about metal birds in the sky, which is airplanes that would bring them food. And they actually made altars to pray to them, like in the form of a god. So it just goes to show, is what we're learning, what we know about God real or not? But then you stop and think, well, these events have happened in my life, and it could only mean that. I mean, I don't know how else. But anyways, people who live in tribes are the ones that will survive whatever catastrophic event we come to. Whether it's the pole shifting and us fucking getting, well, if everything floods, I guess everybody's fucked. Nobody's going to be saved. Only if you build an ark like Noah, then you could probably be saved. But other than that, everybody's probably going to die if we get flooded. If we get hit by a solar flare, well, we're screwed because every electronic that we have and know of is going to be fried.
And also, it's a chance that everything will be breaking down inside everything.
Yes.
Electricity.
Yes, that's what I just said. And if we go through a volcanic era where everything gets, where all the volcanoes blow up, well, guess what? We're screwed either way because if all that ash dust gets in the clouds in the sky, it's going to take a long time for all that to clear out, and there's going to be no food in most places. I'm pretty sure there'll be a place where there's some sunlight coming in, and then some people will be able to eat, but for the most part, probably not. Probably going to starve from food. But anyways, and I have an idea what we could do if we get hit with solar flares and then our chargers are fried. This episode is brought to you by Air Charge, the phone charger that uses 100% pure air. Tired of tangled cables? Sick of charging your pods that still require electricity? Well, it's time to ditch those outdated methods and embrace the future of wireless energy with Air Charge. The first ever phone charger powered by air. That's right. No cords, no plugs, no limitations. That's what it says? Limitations? Simply place your phone near the Air Charge station, or don't. It doesn't matter. And let the invisible forces of nature take over. How does it work? We won't bore you with the science because there isn't any. Just know the Air Charge harnesses the raw tap power of oxygen molecules to potentially keep your phone charged forever. Features and benefits: 100% cord free, no cables, no hassle, no actual charging. Environmentally friendly, uses zero electricity, and produces zero results. Lightweight and portable because it's literally just air. Guaranteed to never overheat or do anything really. Pairs perfectly with our invisible battery pack. Sold separately for $399.99. Disclaimer: Air Charger may not function in the what? In any shape, way, or form. Side effects include battery depletion and confusion and an overwhelming sense of regret. Order now for just $199.99 because expensive things must be good. Air Charge. The future is in the air. No applause, no nothing today. No nothing. You want to go down. That's the one. Perfect. Thank you. Anyways, so Air Charge. Charge your phone to airlessly. With air. You know what they've discovered in Africa, and here's two discoveries that I have not seen take take off and or become viral online. All right. The first one is there's a guy in Africa that made a car that charges doesn't need a charge. It uses the earth ethers and magnetic field to charge itself. So it's always charged. He made that car, and that news, where is it? I bet you nobody's even heard of that. I bet you anything nobody's ever heard of that. Right? Not a lot of people have. And that car is now actually working. And then the next thing is, I think it was Chile or Peru. I think it might have been Peru. But in one of those countries, there was a college student who's invented a pot where you plant plants, and the pot collects the energy from the plant, and it gives you energy to charge phones, turn on lights, or whatever. So you're using plants to make energy. Mm-hmm. Why isn't that news? Why isn't that bigger news? Why isn't that more... Why isn't that more mainstream news? Weird, right? Pretty weird.
Usually because most people just care about the dumb stuff.
Well, most people care about money. Okay, let me tell you this little story. I think it was 1975. Kodak. You know what Kodak is? Not the stupid dumbass guy. Lena, I'm drunk. I feel bad for me now. I don't take drugs no more. That dumbass. Black guy. It's important to say that because he is black. Well, that guy, not that guy, but the guys, the company that used to do films, like for cameras. So they were in 1975. They were like the top company that they were selling the most money. They had like 35 billions, and that's a lot in that time, right? That's a lot of money in that time. They had a lot of that money, and in 1995, in a meeting, one of their engineers came up to them and told them, "Hey, this is going to innovate the film industry, the picture camera industry, and all that." He brought the digital camera, which wasn't going to need any more films. It doesn't use films at all, which is that black strip where the pictures. Yeah. So fucking Kodak, the company, all their people were like, oh, look, we're making billions of dollars a year. Why the hell would we want to put that technology out? Because it's going to kill our money. We're not going to be making that money no more if we put this out to the world. So what they did is they grabbed that technology and they buried it. They said, no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna tell anybody about this technology because then we're losing money if we do that. So then after that guy came out with that idea, they started coming out with the disposable cameras, the ones that you could use one time, take pictures, and then get the pictures, and then you can't use it again because it's now bad. They made a lot of money because of that, and it looked like they were going to still keep going with the market, making a lot of money. But then the digital camera came out. Even though they tried to suppress that information, they were selling them in the stores, and it was a success. So what happened in 2012 or 5, one of those 2 years, I don't remember exactly what it was, that company went completely bankrupt because they chose not to go with the... Well, if we would have gone with the digital option, they would still be in business, but they chose not to. So basically, it's what you're saying. They only care about weird things, right? They only care about the money, which they only care about the money they were making. They didn't think about the money that they could have made. Do you see what I'm saying? So basically, they kill themselves. Because if they would have took out the digital camera, they would have run the whole industry, but they didn't.
So if they were still up today, do you think they'll suppress Samsung, Apple, and all that?
If they were running the market, yeah, pretty sure they would have, because that's what they all do. But anyways, speaking of Giant, let's look at the Giant one. There's one that says 1. So, don't show it yet. So here's the thing. Now, Now normally I see this video of people saying, "Oh, we saw a giant. People saw a giant. Oh, we saw this door open and the giant came out and it disappeared." And usually it's just like some weird people, and they only have one video about this. And if they have multiples, it's only them explaining the same shit they've explained in their very first video that went viral, right? So it doesn't have any clear evidence. But when you come across a video and you come across another video and another video that are different angles of the same thing in different locations, you got to stop and say, "Hey, what the fuck is going on here?" So let's look at this one. This is one angle, right?
Avistamiento de gigante en un cerro de Tijuana.
This is in Baja California, in Tijuana, right? You see that walking up there? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Now, this is one angle. You could be like, okay, somebody made this. This is stupid. You're dumb for even believing this. Yeah, maybe I am. But let's look at number 2. So now there's that. Here's number 2. This is a different angle of the same location. You see that? It barely disappeared over the hill. Play it again. You see that? Okay, stop. Hold it there. Hold it there. You see that dot at the top of the hill? That's way too big to be a normal sized person. Yeah, that one. Probably it would be way smaller, but play it. It just goes over the hill. That's a second angle. This is a second angle right here. Right? Now go to the number 3. And this is the third angle that we found. Same area. You see that? Up there. Yeah. Could that be a really big person or a giant? Right? Now, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but all I'm saying is there's 3 different angles of the same fucking thing. Right? One of them is closer, the other one's further, and the other one's at a different angle, but it's the same area. So, what in the fuck is going on? Right? Is that a normal sized human?
No.
That's definitely not a normal sized human. And I'm very skeptical when I see things like this. I stop and I'm like, hey, come on, what the fuck? This is dumb. Why are you even? But like I said, there's 3 different angles on the same location. So you be the judge. Oh, well, yeah, multiple, right? Yeah, that video has multiple angles of that. Look at that. Is it fake? I don't know. I don't think it's fake. Well, that's what giants do. They just stand there and stare.
Where is it in this one?
Right there. That's the one right there. You were on it. That's what's weird. I mean, I find it really interesting. Whether it's true or not, there's different angles. Whether it was made up, well, I mean, at least 6-7 different people would have had to have been in with the same idea of making the same video, right? Yeah, you see that? It's got a backpack too. I really would love a giant's backpack. I wonder how big it is. See that?
Oh, this is the same one. Oh no, it's from a different.
It's a different angle. There's multiple angles. That's what I'm telling you.
So 6 angles in total?
So what are you going to say? To lie? When you have 6 different angles, 4 different angles? So, are giants real? Well,
Maybe,
because the Bible does talk about giants. And you know, when the Bible talked about giants and I really thought about it, I was thinking they were talking about like people who made an impact in society. Those are like big people, like big known people, like yeah, for example, Elon, you could, maybe in the future they would say, oh, this man, Elon, was a giant. But he's just big on what he does. Maybe that's what they meant. That's what I thought they did. Oh, man. What the fuck is going on? But anyways, are giants real? Maybe not. I don't know. I wasn't
maybe.
there. It's a big maybe. It's a big maybe. Definitely, I'm not saying it's true because think about it. Okay, bring the lumpfish. Is it lump or lumpfish? Whatever it's called. Bring that one up. The world is weird, right? Don't play it. The world is weird. We live in the world where things are freaking weird. Things at the bottom of the ocean are even weirder than what we think of. Like there's a fish that has a light bulb on his forehead. Like what the fuck? Is that science fiction or is that reality? Well, I mean, I'm just saying because it's real. I'm just saying.
Well,
is
yeah,
that?
I know, but like, because ever since I was like a little tinier and I learned about it and I was assuming that it was fake.
That's what I'm saying. But that's where I was going with that thought. Okay, so but the world is weird. Play it. This is what came out of the ocean now. But first, hold on. The first ones were the oarfish coming out of the bottom of the ocean predicting earthquakes. And then we had that devilfish.
The anglerfish.
Yeah, which was the anglerfish, right?
Yeah.
No, it's the devilfish.
What? I don't know, because it had that little light bulb on its head.
No, but I think angler is a different one. I think that, I don't know. But anyways, just call it the devilfish. And now we have a smooth lump fish. Is it fish lump or lumpfish? What did I name it? Smooth lump fish that looks like the fucking head of an alien. Play it. Oh, you know what? Keep the audio low because that's the X-File audio, and then they'll probably ding us with that. But make sure you hear. Make sure you can hear. I'll talk over. It doesn't matter. Like that. That's good. This is the weirdest shit that came out of the bottom of the ocean now. There's different... Look, that looks like a fucking head. Oh, my God. If I've ever seen a head, that looks like a head. And look at the mouth.
That is definitely a head.
That looks like, you know how they make alien cartoons? Leave it there. Keep it there. You know when they make alien cartoons and the way they make a mean alien looking, like when it looks mean? This is what that looks like.
What it just kind of reminds me is that little alien from Dragon Ball Kai. Or was it Dragon Ball Kai?
The purple one, right?
Yeah, the purple, green, blue.
Frieza.
No, not that one. The other one. The other one that had the exact shape, but it was like in a tiny body, but it can self-destruct.
I don't know. I forgot. But yes, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name. So a smooth lump fish. This is what the world is now. But you know what? And I said this I said this years ago, right? And I think I've said it on one of my episodes too. I said now the people have cameras. The cameras are more accessible. We're gonna start seeing weirder things because back then, people went fishing, and most people who went fishing didn't take their phones or didn't have their phones or didn't have service out there, so they couldn't take a video or they wouldn't take a picture of a video. But now we live in a society where it's like, all right, I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm going to make a video of that. What do you mean where at? Well, no, like I'm saying, like there's cameras accessible now everywhere. Like even there's people on TikTok that live in uncontacted tribes and they have cameras. So that's what I'm saying. The cameras are everywhere now, and they can actually go into weirder places and see other things that we normally wouldn't see back in the days because, you know, there wasn't any pictures being taken all over the place.
And they wouldn't have proof if they believe them. Yes.
No pictures taken anywhere else other than just in cities. But now you can take a picture anywhere you go. And mostly everybody's into that mindset of, oh, I'm going to take a picture of this. Oh, I'm going to make sure this gets shown. But yes. So that's that. That's the weird world we live in. Giants are alive. Fucking alien fish heads are now coming up to the surface. Devilfish, oarfish, earthquakes. What the fuck is going on? That was good. That was good. Very good. Oh, anyways. Okay. Now, look. We're going to go the panhandling one. Now, you know, I like to think I'm a person who's very given, who gives, who helps. This one you should make sure there's audio in this one because I want it to be heard. But what I've always known is the beggars cannot be choosers. right? And I'm fine with somebody if they want to spend their life out there panhandling for money. That's fucking fine. It's not a fucking problem. I mean, but when people come and give you fucking only pennies for that day, you cannot act like a fucking entitled piece of fucking shit, right? You cannot act like, oh, this is the only thing they gave me, and they gave me this bag, and I don't even know if I'm going to eat it.
Stop being a little whiny bitch.
And so let's watch this. Audio.
This is how you know. This is how you know the world's getting greedy. All day, from 7:30 a.m., I've been out panhandling, and this is all I was able to get. This and this little fucking bag of trail mix that I don't even know if I'm gonna eat or not. I might give this shit to the squirrels out here. But that's it. Like, you believe that shit? That's how you know everybody's getting so fucking greedy, just thinking about themselves.
See, this is the type of shit that really fucking grinds my gears. Not because he didn't get enough money, but because he's fucking complaining that hardworking people who get up at fucking 2 in the fucking morning to go to fucking work, and you want them to give you their fucking hard work money when you just sit there and fucking ask for money? Are you over there fucking under the sun with a shovel? Are you walking up and down those fucking ditches trying to get the dirt out of there? You fuck! The fuck is wrong with you? Saying, oh, people are greedy, they don't want to share their money. Well, guess what? It sucks to get up at fucking 2 in the morning to go to work, you fucking twat. How about you go out there and get a fucking job?
Isn't it possible to get a homeless for a job?
They can get a job. They just won't get a job. And they're going to sit there and say, the government's fault. People don't have a job. Oh, yeah? The government's telling you not to go apply for a fucking job? Now, I know fucking it's tough to get a job sometimes. It can be. But it's not impossible. You can get a job. You just have to be willing to do whatever you need to do at the time. So how are you going to sit there and say, oh, this is how none of the world is greedy now because people won't share their money with me?
Well, he gave him something.
At least you got fucking trail mix. Eat that shit, you fucking cunt. Play it. Finish it.
Situation without having a heart, without being able to help somebody else out in need.
Just be grateful, little boy.
Like, have a heart.
Have a heart?
Somebody out here.
How about you grow some balls and go to work? How about you fucking grow a pear, grow a sack, and don't fucking sit there and depend on people to give you fucking a handout? And this is what the type of shit that pisses me off about creating content, right? Because this is the type of shit that will get more traction than the type of shit that I do. Now, like I said, I understand people get down bad on their luck sometimes, and you need to go panhandle. That's fine. But don't go out into the fucking world and make a fucking video like this fucking twat trying to blame the world of why your misfortune is that way. Oh, yeah? The world decided to go fucking, I don't know, maybe party it up instead of fucking preparing for the future? And you're going to tell me, oh, some people just have bad luck. No, shut the fuck up. I've been through there. I chose to party it up instead of actually doing something beneficial for my life. So don't say it's the fucking world's fault. No, it's not the world's fault. It's your own fault that you're eating dick every day. Right? Again, I understand some people fall down on their luck and they can do that. But don't sit there and complain that people don't want to give you nothing. And that's what I've been doing for the podcast, right, for the longest, too. Oh, shit. Oh, but I'm not asking them for money. All I'm asking them is to hit the subscribe button. That's it. You don't have to waste any money any more than you're already wasting for your internet or your phone. That's what the only thing you use it for either way. So might as well just hit the subscribe button. Shit. Anyways. That really grinds my gears, right? And you know why? And I said it because there's days that I have to get up at 2 in the morning to go to fucking work. And there's nothing more annoying to me than a fucking homeless fuck sitting on a fucking store when I'm going to the store in the morning, 4 in the morning, either to put gas or grab myself a drink before going to work. There's nothing more annoying than that. Than a motherfucker to sit there and be like, hey man, do you have $1 I can have? No, bitch, I just got up to go to work. That's why, you stupid ass. And you're going to sit there and fucking ask me for money for your fucking drinks and alcohol while I'm fucking going to work. Do you see why it makes me upset? Because they don't do nothing for themselves. And again, I get it. People do fall down on their lugs, and there's a time where you need to do that. There is, and I'm okay with that. And look, and I'm one to give people money. I am one to give people money. I have in the past, and I do all the time when I can, but not always. There's a time where you're like, what the fuck? Now, if you come and ask me for $1 in the middle of the day, well, guess what? Maybe you might just get it, and I won't even say a fucking thing. But don't come to me at fucking 4 in the morning asking me for a fucking $1 because you need to get something when I'm fucking going to work to get my fucking rent paid. Anyways, that's just nuts. That's just the ridiculousness of the world. That's just how ridiculous the world is now. Like people can get more viral videos of making that type of stupid content than, the type of shit that I do. My shit doesn't get any traction, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going.
Though, at least.
Yeah. Anyways, this is that's the world we live in too. By the way, where I don't know if y'all remember, but a couple of weeks we talk about Dank Demos. You remember? Play the Pigtown. Dank Demos. Yeah. Big bag, we talked about that one, right? How her big ass was trying to sue Lyft because her fat ass didn't fit in the Lyft vehicle. Well, guess what? Dank Demos lost the lawsuit. The end. Goodbye. That's it. Guess what? Fucking Lyft does not fucking haul any freight. So your fat ass is stay at home. You know what you should get? You should get yourself a bicycle, not an electric bicycle. You should get yourself a bicycle. Well, your fat ass needs one of those double bikes or triple, whatever the hell they are. Those with the big fat tires, bicycles. She needs one of those because a regular bike's not going to hold you. So
she's just going
to
She's just going to make it flat.
Oh, yeah. She's going to pancake those tires. Where are we at? Oh, perfect. I did it. Anyways, I'm going to do this one, and after this one, we do the last one ad, and then we close. We do the closing. Anyways, so now there's been multiple times in my life where I've been so angry that, you get in your car and you slam the door, and, well, to say the least amount, right, of words, the car is always going to win. Let's play it. He's trying to take the car, but the police tell him, you can't take the car. He's getting pushy with the cops. Needless to say, the car won. And play it again and pause it right where he slams his hand, right? Now, we've all been here before. We've all been this angry where we're like, I'm just going to slam the car on my door to prove a statement. Oh, well, there's your statement right there. Your statement is right there. You see that? That's the statement you made. You fucked up your fingers. Well, guess what's going to happen for the next 2 months, 3 months? Your fingers are going to be all swollen for the next 2-3 weeks. And after that, your bones and your fingers are going to be hurting because guess what? You slammed the fuck out of your hand. And we've all been this angry before. I know I have in the past. So what happened to me was I was running late for work. I think I was 18 at the time. I was running late for work, right? And obviously something had to have happened because it wouldn't have been a fucked up situation without my tire getting flat. I got a flat tire. I pulled over quick and started putting the new tire, put the bolts on. Only put them on, did not tighten them. And I get in the car and I start going. I'm going to work as fast as I can. Next thing you know, I hear a slam and sparks are coming down up on my driver's side window, right? And that means my tire flew out and it was way down the road when I came to a stop finally. And I was so angry, I got out of the car and I threw the door back like that. And some way, somehow, my fingers didn't move. And I slammed him exactly that same way, but my hand going in the car. And I actually lost one of the nails. I don't remember which one it was, but I lost one of the nails. Oh, you lost one too. Yeah, you slammed your nail too. It sucks. That's the worst shit that could happen to you, slamming your fingers. We all lost that fight before. Anyways. Right. This episode is brought to you by Nothing Bites, the first ever calorie-free snack. Are you tired of snacks that make you gain weight? Sick of chips that disappear too fast? Introducing Nothing Bites, the first ever 100% calorie-free, carb-free, guilt-free snack. What's in it? Absolutely nothing. Each serving contains a perfect blend of imagination, and wishful thinking, giving you all the satisfaction of snacking without a burden of actually eating. Features and benefits: 0 calories, 0 carbs, and 0 regrets. Scientifically engineered to taste like whatever you want. No artificial ingredients or any ingredients at all. Perfect for dieting, fasting, and those who love spending money on nothing. How do you eat it? Simply open the sleek, minimalist Nothing Bites package, take a deep breath, and let the flavorless satisfaction wash over you. Want a second serving? Just try it again. For only $19.99 per pack, you can experience the future of snacking without the inconvenience. You moved it. Made 100%. What is going on? Nothing Bites, the best snack you'll ever have. You just ruined that one. Anyways, let's do the last one. Well, folks, if today has taught us anything, is that the world is still as wild as ever. Giants are popping up in Baja California like it's a deleted scene from the Attack on Titans. Untouched tribes are now discovering lighters, while the rest of us are out here wondering if AI is about to steal our jobs. And homeless people are mad at 9-to-5 workers for not handing over their physical paychecks. Life is full of tough lessons. Like, don't smash your own hand with your car in an argument, because let's be honest, the car won that fight. And let's not ignore the sea monster casually pulling up from the deep sea like they missed their stop 10,000 years ago. But if there's one real crisis today, it's a straightphobia. That's right. Turns out being straight is now a crime in some people's eyes. Stay strong, my fellow heteros. And finally, let's all take a moment to reflect on the tragic lawsuit loss of Dank Demos, who disagreed and learned the hard way that Lyft doesn't do freight shipping. At the end of the day, life is crazy, unpredictable, and sometimes downright unfair. But hey, at least we're here to laugh about it. So keep grinding, keep questioning, and remember, if giants show up at your town, film it in landscape mode. See you next time.